Hey, what is up, guys? I am Hippie. I want to welcome you back to a brand new Wynncraft video for you guys today. So today we're going to be running the new Halloween quest called Grave Mistake. And it's a pretty simple quest. It doesn't take too much work once you know what you got to do. So what you got to do is go into different buildings to trigger 4 different dialogues that will open up the last dialogue. So there's no particular order you got to do these in. I just did them in this order because that's how the buildings are laid out. So the first one is this cathedral back in the corner. You're going to go down into their catacombs, and as you're walking along, you're eventually going to find this tunnel, and something's going to break above you, and in this room is a guy laying in lava. He'll disappear. You'll go back behind you, and this statue will now have moved, exposing a hole. You're going to go through there, and there's another door that leads you into a cutscene. This is where you're going to get the first of the 4 dialogues. It's like people worshiping some type of eye or something like that. But anyway, the dialogue is once there was a man, 1 out of 4. So the next one we're going to go to is directly to the left of that grave we just came out of. It's the building right in front of the cathedral. This one is a series of key and hopper puzzles. You go into this room here. Sometimes it takes a while to spawn, so you just wait until it does, and you get a key that will open up the next door right here. So go ahead and open up that door, go through, up, and to the right, and to the right again. There's this room with the meat. Go in there. That's where the key spawns on this one. And this one will let you into the attic where the cutscene is for this house. So make sure that either nobody is next to the door or that you only have 1 key, because one of those things screwed that up and broke it for me, so I had to go get another key and try again, and that time it worked. So you go into the very back corner there, and then basically just turn around and you're in the cutscene. Jump scare comes up and spooks you. It says, "Who helped the spirits pass on?" So once there was a man who helped the spirits pass on. Next, you're going to go straight out from the grave that you were in, and there's these 2 houses right here. I went into the left one first. So you go up to the door. You can't actually open the door, so it's kind of a teleporter that you walk up to it and get into a cutscene, teleport in. You're going to go upstairs and all the way to the back of this big long room, and to the right into here, and there is a severed arm that you can kill and pick up the item for. Now we're going to go back and run down the stairs that we came up and follow these glowing blood, not the normal blood, but the glowing blood, and it takes you down into the basement and around this like hallway and into this room eventually. And the guy's like, "Oh, you brought my severed arm to me, thanks man." And then he's going to teleport and the staircase is going to open up. You go up there, and there is the cutscene for the 3rd house, the 3rd dialogue. It's like, "Oh, my arm, it's back," or something. However, he was still. So there once was a man who helped the spirits pass on. However, he was still. Now we're going to go back to where that severed house was, or severed arm house was, which is that one right there in front of us. And we're going to turn, and we're going to go the opposite way. So we're going to go the house across from it, and you go into this place. It shows you that little basement right there that needs to be opened up. You're going to go up into the top floor, and there is starting to be books like ripped apart and thrown off the shelves, and just some spooky stuff is happening here, if I'm being quite honest with you guys. There's like, now there's some books dancing on the bed, and that's just not normal book behavior if you're familiar with books. So something's definitely up. You're going to drop down into that hole and into the like bigger basement. You'll run down these stairs and down this long tunnel hallway that we love so much, and here is going to be another cutscene. This isn't the final cutscene here, but this little skelly Bob is going to walk up to you, and just as he's going to walk up to you, his knees are going to give out and he's going to fall down into a pile. You're going to have to run past him and into this big room here, where you basically become like surrounded by these like demonic skeletons or something, and they slowly walk at you. So you just kind of got to sit there and let them slowly walk at you. Then like a wither screams, and then you get teleported. And mortal is the last text. So there once was a man who helped the spirits pass on. However, he was still mortal. And you see this door right here opening in a cutscene. Your quest book updated, but not really anything in there. So you're going to go through the door now that has opened up, and it's going to teleport you into another big hallway. And this one's got like just a ton of dead people all over the place. So what you need to do on this one is run down the end of the hallway. There's like a couple of rooms in and out in some of these places, but I'll show you where to get the key in a bit. But for now, you're gonna run until you find this guillotine, and there is a door behind it, and it says that a key is required. Or no, the door is locked. Maybe a key will help or something like that. And so you're gonna turn around and run all the way back down the hallway until you find a room that's across from this little tomb type room, and there is the keys in here. Now, in case this door wasn't open, I can't remember if it was or not, we threw an emerald onto the grave, and I don't know if that really actually opened it or if the door has always been open, but that's where we get the keys. Now you run back to the door again, and you're going to want to throw the key onto the hopper right there in front of the door. Bree was like just running into the door, just like, it's not helping, what's wrong with this door? And I was like, maybe throw it in there. She's like, okay, I'll beat you. And I was like, oh, okay, dude. So you get teleported into this place here with the grave, and it is actually Male Twain's grave. So this is the House of Twain owner and Bob's friend Mail that he named the Maelstrom off of. So there we go. Here we get teleported into some cutscenes, and he's gonna explain us how it all works. So he's like, here, this is Twain's mansion. Look how cool it is. It's really nice, right? Here's here's the village that lived behind it. Spirits lived in this village, and the House of Twain and the spirits lived nicely, and they liked each other. But then, like, I threw a spell at this guy in the cathedral one time, and he exploded, and I got scared. So I kind of like, I didn't know what to do, so I just kind of ran away. And yeah, some weird stuff started happening after that, some real spooky stuff. And you know, like, see, this was the door. Like, this is a village before, right? It's a normal village and stuff, but now, like, now the people are like on the Maelstrom's like grave, and so that they took the grave, and now the place is all nice right now, but see, now it's like corrupted. See, they took it and they corrupted it, so now it sucks. So that's about it. Here's the grave again. Do you understand now? All right, cool. If you come to that teleporter, you can come back to me, and like, I can give you some rings or something for this. If you don't tell anybody, it's kind of like a bribe or whatever. So yeah, just come back through the teleporter, and you'll be back in front of me. So there he is. You're gonna go and talk to that guy again, and it's gonna wrap up the quest for you. It's gonna be like, I have nothing more to say. Take these. It's a ring called Trick and a ring called Treat. That kind of suck, but it's okay. 66,666 experience and Trick or Treat. A grave mistake. Quest complete. That's gonna go and do it though for now. I have been Hippie, and I'll see you guys next time.